Hey, what's up guys? It is Rob from Movie Review Time, and I'm back with another video. This is going to be the first time I've ever done one of these, but I have been tagged. And I've seen these on YouTube where someone makes a topic and then tags somebody, and then that person has to answer like questions or that's related to the topic that was created, and then they tag somebody and so on. It's really interesting, and I'm really honored to be able to take part in this. I was tagged by Horrific Nightmares JM, also known as Jason. There's his channel right there. A really cool guy, likes to collect movies, VHS forever, brother, that's right. It seems like we have a lot in common with collecting and you know, watching movies and stuff. It's really cool that you can meet people like that on YouTube. That's where I met him, is on YouTube, of course. But really awesome guy, and he tagged me. I actually have another video after this. It's another tag video that I'll be doing, but this one has 5 questions related to Halloween, and the topic is called The Blackest Eyes. And it was created by Random Matt Videos. That was the creator. The Blackest Eyes, the Devil's Eyes. So I'm going to answer these questions the best I can. Pretty cool questions here. Starting with number 1. What was your favorite mask worn by Michael Myers? Well, right off the bat I can say I love the mask from the first and second movie. I don't know, there's very little differences, but I think there is some kind of difference between them two. Whether it's, like I said, whether it's just like minor differences. I do like those masks. Part 4, there's just certain things about, like, when he first gets it, it looks stupid, but when he's in like a shadow, you know, like, and he's just standing there and then the light shines on him or something, the mask, you know, if he's in the dark, the Part 4 mask looks pretty cool. But it's not really, I wouldn't say it's like my favorite. It's just, it's a mask that I would, you know, I would wear if I had to, I guess, for Halloween. But I can tell you I do love the H2O mask. I love that one. That one's really cool. I also don't mind the Rob Zombie Halloween mask. And I'm talking about the first movie, Rob Zombie Halloween. Halloween 2, the mask was like really torn and just, you know, it looks stupid kind of. But the one from the first Rob Zombie movie, like, I liked how it was all dirty and like stitched up and stuff like that. It just looked menacing and scary. So even though I hate the Rob Zombie films, but I don't mind the mask, actually. So altogether, I would say Part 1, Part 2, H2O, and Rob Zombie. That's what I'd say. Question number 2. If you had a chance to rewrite Halloween 3, would you make it a direct sequel to the second movie, or keep it the way it is? Well, I would say back then, when I was like a teenager or so, maybe younger, I would say that I would want to make a sequel, to be a direct sequel to the second movie, for sure, because I hated Halloween 3 when I was younger. I hated it because I'm like, well, it has nothing to do with Michael Myers. It's I don't know why they call it Halloween 3. They should have just called it Season of the Witch, and it shouldn't have anything to do with the Halloween series. And you know, they went into a different direction with Halloween 3. As I grew older, I started to appreciate this film more for what it was, and now I love it. I love Halloween 3. I love the music. I like the direction it went. And, you know, I just think it's a really, really cool horror film. So I would say now I would say keep it the way it is. Because this movie gets a lot of hate. And as a kid, or, you know, when I was younger, I could understand why. But now I don't get it. I really don't. You know, I felt the same way with Rocky when I was younger. I thought Rocky, the very first Rocky, was boring. There was not enough action and stuff. I just couldn't stand it. But now I think it's like one of my favorite movies of all time, the very first Rocky. It's a masterpiece. And that just goes to show you how your mind develops and changes the way you think about these films after watching them when you're younger, and then when you get older. It's like things change. So it's the same deal with this movie. Like, I really like this movie. So I would say keep it the same. Question number 3. If you could remake the original Halloween, would you keep it more towards the original with flashbacks, or keep it like Rob Zombie did it? That's easy. I hate what Rob Zombie did, and I would do the original with flashbacks for sure. Because Rob Zombie, like, I understand he was trying to flesh out the Michael Myers character when he was younger. I don't necessarily think we needed to see that, because I think it's better not knowing everything. I think it's better and scarier not knowing why Michael just all of a sudden picked up a butcher knife, killed his sister. I mean, I think it's scarier. I mean, do we need to know why Hannibal Lecter eats people? No. Even though they explain it in Hannibal Rising, which was stupid. It's scarier not knowing, with no motive. That's scary. So, I mean, I can see what Rob Zombie was doing. He was trying to explain, like, oh, Michael was from a bad home, and you know, that's why his attitude was like that. I mean, that might be true in some cases where, you know, these kids, you know, if they're not loved at home, like, then they start lashing out, and it's because of their home life and stuff like that. But I didn't like the kid in the Halloween, or Rob Zombie's Halloween. I didn't like him at all, like the actor. I thought it was funny, like the part where when he's stabbing Judith, he puts on this big ass mask that's for an adult, and he's a kid, and he's putting it on, and he's sitting in the hallway. I just laughed. Like, come on. Like, oh. He puts on this giant Michael Myers mask, and he's a kid, and this thing is like bigger than his whole body, okay? That was just laughable. I'm sorry. I don't like the Rob Zombie Halloweens. That's just my opinion. And just to let you know this really quick, I'm going to be reviewing every single Halloween movie individually coming up here soon because of the new Halloween movie coming out this year. So I'm going to be doing all those reviews before that movie comes out, just letting you guys know. Anyway, yeah, I would rather have the original with flashbacks, for sure. Question number 4, who is your favorite final girl? Oh, that's easy. Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode. I mean, if we're just strictly talking Halloween, I mean, if we're doing other people, I would say like, you know, Ellen Ripley from Alien. Gosh, there's Sydney from Scream. Like, there's a whole bunch, but I would say, like, strictly Halloween, like, I would say, of course, Jamie Lee Curtis, Laurie Strode for sure. And I think a lot of people are going to say, I think even Jason said that, like, a lot of people are probably going to pick Laurie Strode or Jamie Lee Curtis, and that's, you know, it's obvious. Question number 5, this is the last one. If you collect anything related to Halloween, what would your 2 favorite items be that you have in your collection? Well, that's easy. My original Halloween VHSs, which are in pristine condition. I love them because of the cover arts, and they are the original tapes. And, you know, I display them. Oops, I already showed Halloween 3, didn't I? Well, there you go again. This is like one of my favorite things when it comes to Halloween collections. and things about Halloween. It's my VHS movies for sure. I have them displayed down in my movie room, and it's just amazing. Like, I love them so much. So I would say that, and my Michael Myers mask that I customized. It's a pretty big mask, but I tried to, I don't know, I tried to make it look like it had, you know, wear and tear on it, and kind of like stitched up a little bit. I kind of modeled it after the Rob Zombie one, even though the Rob Zombie one is more dirty and dark. This still has some white to it, and I added some dark, you know, down here in the mouth, on the eyes, like he was bleeding from the eyes, on the neck, on the forehead. This is the mask that I always wear when I play Michael Myers during Halloween, when Dan and I do skits and stuff like that, which we are going to do in October this Halloween. We're definitely going to do that again. But yeah, this is what I wear, and it scares the living shit out of people. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm going to be filming it, and you'll see firsthand. If I put this on, people are going to be shitting their pants. I mean, not just the kids, but adults, okay? They will not even stand next to me with this thing on. I mean, I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm 6'6", okay? And I'm wearing this. It's like, I feel like I am Michael. It's just really awesome. So this is like one of my favorite things, for sure. So yeah, I really cannot wait for Halloween. I really cannot wait to show you guys the video that we're going to make of us scaring people. It's become a tradition. Last year we were the Pennywise clowns. I was the old Pennywise, and cousin Dan was the new Pennywise, which was a lot of fun. So anyway, this year is all about Halloween, baby. So those would be the two, I guess, favorite things that I own in my, when it comes to like Halloween stuff. So anyway, yeah, that is the questions answered there, the best I could. I am going to tag some people now. B-Side Records, Beth, I'm going to tag her. I'm going to tag Chucky from Child's Play 2 Chucky, HorrorFan34, Alex 2.0, Metal Horror Pack, and I would say last I'm going to tag Kenny. You know who you are, Kenny. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I also have another tag video that I'm going to be doing, where Jason also tagged me in that. That's going to be up probably next. I had another random movie update coming up soon, and some other stuff. So stay tuned. Thank you very much for watching, for subscribing, for commenting, all that stuff. I really do appreciate it. And I had a lot of fun doing this. This is a lot of fun, man. Like I said, I'm honored to take part in these tags. It's just a lot of fun. It brings something new and fresh, you know, to the video making, stuff like that. So subscribe to Horrific Nightmares JM if you haven't already. Most of you who are subscribed to me are probably already, but just throwing that out there. Anyway, guys, yeah, this is Rob signing off. See you in the next one.